Okay, I have returned back to the LGT programming problem. Been rather busy doing other things. Right, let's have a look at the desk cam. Here is an LGT328p, and I'm going to show you it works. I can't see what the issue is. So basically, this is a demo program, and what I'm going to do is come out to the desktop and we'll have a look. So this is the editor. So I'm going to go function key F4, and I'm going to select AVR Dude GUI. It loads it. And this is the one that was installed, 7.3, comes up with 143 programs. Let me zoom in. Move that so you can see it. Oh no, let me just do it like that. Is that good? How are we doing? We just need to zoom out a bit more. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Uh, what I'm doing here, I'm verifying my setup to start with. Okay. All right. All right. So first thing, there has been a slight change that it used to say in this drop-down menu Arduino. It now says STK 500 version 1 protocol. Don't ask me. I don't own this software. Why they changed it? I have got connected up to this 2 COM ports, but I'm using COM22. Now, there are some bootloaders that have 57K, 57600, and there are some other bootloaders at 115K. Try either, doesn't really matter. And then over here in the MCU, I can come down the bottom and I can take 328p, detect, and it detects it. If I I might be able to show you the what I've nicknamed Zen mode. Oh, there you go. So I can sort of show you that all happening at the same time. Detect. So it's detected it, and then it's returned. And it says down here it's a AT Amiga 328p. That's not something I can fix again. That is what it's reporting back. It doesn't really matter because we can detect it and we know that it's a type of chip that's a clone of an 18 mega 328p. Now, if I came up here and I had a 115200, because we know it works, and I go to detect it, it will just sit there and eventually it will error out. Nothing returned. I didn't get a return. It's retrying. It's retrying. And you can see it retrying because the LED is flashing. What is important is that things are happening, but you might not be getting any of that because you've selected the wrong baud rate. So let's just reconfirm. I have got selected 57600. That is the bootloader I'm using, and that is what's in this chip. And it returns a chip value down here. Oh, I've got to stop the old process. I had to stop the old process. I failed to stop the old process. And it returns back an 18 mega. Great. Let's come into here. I'm going to bring in a demo folder. This is the demo folder for the LGT, so demonstration sources. What is it? It's the core based LGT based demos. Put that in the screen. And I'm just going to take the LGT folder here. And at the bottom, I'm going to take the lots of functions one here. Great. I'm now in editor. Let me just zoom the desktop so that you can see it all. Great, there is the program loaded. I am not going to touch it. Function key F4. Let's zoom in on that for you. Function key F4, select the preferences, edit preferences. Select LGT at 57600. Now, there might be another one in here, LGT at whatever, but I don't think there is actually. But that one might work. There might be others at work, okay? But this is for the LGT. Edit. Now, this says the baud rate is set to 57600. So if yours is set to 115200, you have to type it in, 115200. Type it there and create a new entry. I've selected COM port 22. It says up here, just so you understand, it says it has to be an AVR and it has to be an LGT, and that's the chip family. So if my chip is specified correctly, it will just program. I am going to select OK to save that, and then OK that, and it's set that up. Now, quite clearly, I've selected a COM port and a baud rate. At the top, I haven't changed this program. It's the LGT. Function key F5. We'll go to full screen so we can see what happens. And at the bottom, you can see it's programming it. At the Zen mode, it's just programmed it. So I don't think there's anything wrong. It's likely to be you've got the wrong baud rate, the wrong COM port, but I can't see anything wrong. Now, quite honestly, in the preferences, the Arduino word was in lowercase. It should be in lowercase, but if we look down here, it says down here that it's gone through the full cycle. Now, I tried the old version, and I tried the new version, and it all seems to work fine. So what I did, because this is a board I keep sort of on my desktop here, this is the same settings, STK 500 version 1. I can write it manually here if I wanted to, or I can verify it here, I guess. And it will talk to it, and it's verified it. So what I need is a video similar to what I've just done. And that would help me understand, because I don't think there's a problem.